fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back to another day of Indie Miss. I am so excited because we're going to be kicking this month off with a swatch party. There's lots of swatch parties to come, but the first one we're going to be doing is extra exciting because it's on Lethal Cosmetics' new Multichrome. They sent over their collection. It came in the mail today and it was much needed because I was having a little sad moment earlier today. We're just gonna get off topic for a second because it's fine. It's my channel. I do what I want. I have had puppy fever and I've been looking at puppies, and by puppies I mean just dogs in general. Like, I've been looking at a lot of German shepherds, like just dogs that near me that are available for adoption, and I was like starting to hype myself up. Like, I found one today that I thought like it was just the moment, and I was gonna reach out to the person, and then I went and read my lease and I can't have German shepherds or dogs that are bigger than 25 pounds. So I was sad, but we're gonna play with some sparkly shadows and hopefully it'll make me feel a little bit better. Lethal also came out with a mixing elixir and some different lip care products as well, which I'm excited to try, although they are not gonna be the focus of today's video, but maybe I can throw them in like a different first impression or something. But the focus today is gonna be on these babies. Like I said, they came out with multi-chrome shadows and they are available all together in a multi-chrome palette, or you can buy them as single shadows. So they are about $16.50 each for the singles, or you can grab the entire palette for $146, which is expensive to think of just getting the one palette, but that's kind of on par for what multi-chromes cost. I do have a discount code with Lethal Cosmetics, which is just AMYLOVES, and I believe it normally saves you guys 10% off, but I'm not sure if it applies to the multi-chromes or not. But anyways, let's just go ahead and start swatching. Okay, so the very first shade we have here is called Parallax. Oh my goodness. This one is stunning because it just looks so sparkly. So it's kind of like giving me iridescent chameleon vibes from Terra Moon's, like that same type of eyeshadow. And it has like a green, blue, gold, purple shift going on. It's basically a rainbow in a shadow. I mean, that's gonna look stunning on the inner corner. So there's Parallax. So Lethal describes that one as a translucent shade that shifts from violet, blue, lime green to gold. Okay, next we have the shade Saris. This one does not look as shifty in the pan. It looks like a really sparkly white, and it kind of has, you know what? It has like a pinky purple blue shift kind of going on, which is really, really pretty as well. I mean, the formula looks stunning. This one looks a little bit less sparkly than the previous one, but still, I mean, you can see it's such a pretty, like, silky kind of shifting look. Okay. So Lethal describes that one as a translucent base that shifts from red to violet to blue and turquoise. Okay, next we have the shade Genesis. This one definitely was speaking to me the most, like when I was just looking through them in the pans. It looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is like reflecting purple, pink, gray, blue, and green. Like, it's such a pretty iridescent shade. I feel like that would actually look beautiful topped over what I already have on my lid right now. In fact, I kind of want to do that. Maybe we'll do that in just a second, just for the heck of it, because it looks like it would go and it's just so pretty. Okay. I mean, I feel like it's just such a unique, shifty shade. Like, I don't even know if I'm doing it justice. Lethal describes that one as shifts from gray, blue, green, pink to gold. Oh, I have another note to make. I feel like these feel like just regular eyeshadows. They don't feel super smooth the way sometimes like Cleona's really intense multichromes or Davina's intense multichromes, Terra Moon's ones, like those ones, they feel like almost like this like cream powder finish, whereas this just feels like a regular powder shadow. Guys, I almost forgot to do this. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that shade Genesis and just pop it. It's kind of just reflecting like this like pinky golden shade. Okay, you can kind of see the blue a little bit right here. Oh yeah, it's super pretty. Okay, next we have a very me shade. This is FRB. Just looks like a really pretty like green, gold kind of shade. Oh yeah. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So from my viewpoint, it's looking like a like electric green on a gold base, but then when I turn it around, it's like an antique gold. You can kind of see that's so pretty. There's what that one looks like. I'm inserting swatches because I feel like on my arm it's just not doing these shadows justice, even though they look so stunning. So FRB is described as shifts from tan, gold, lime green, and turquoise to blue. Okay, next we have the shade Retrograde. This looks like a really fun grungy shade. Kind of has that like green, purple, blue kind of thing going on. It actually looks a little bit lighter. Oh my gosh, look, wait, you can see that so well right there. Okay, it looks a little lighter on my finger than I thought it did in the pan, but super, super pretty. We've got Retrograde. So Retrograde is described as shifting from tan, green, turquoise to violet and red. Next we have the shade Nebula, which looks like such a beautiful like holiday green. Ooh, but it actually has a blue shift going on as well. So this one looks very similar to other multi-chrome shadows. Again, it's kind of like that like blue, green, turquoise kind of shade that I feel like a lot of indie brands have, and it's a little bit more of a black base. I don't know that like the texture feels like anything super special. It's definitely gonna have something I'm gonna have to try and do wear test and compare it to other things before I can give you guys my full opinion. Some of the other ones I'm like already sold on because I'm like they're just so pretty and sparkly and everything, but this one I just feel like is not quite as unique. Let's swatch it. I mean, it's still super, super pigmented. I just know I have other things that are like creamier. Lethal describes that shade as shifts from navy blue, teal, emerald green to lime green. Okay, this is only punny to people who know Spanish and English, but the next shade we have is Proxima. So this one kind of has like a pinky berry look to it, but it seems to have a green shift. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. Kind of like, ooh, okay, so I really like that because like I said, it has like a pink berry moment going on, but then it has that green shift. Super pretty. I thought that one was going to be darker, that's why I have it so far down in the palette. Lethal describes that shade as shifts from pink, gold, orange to turquoise and purple. Okay, next we have the shade Event Horizon. This looks like a very grungy shade. I mean, it kind of has that like black base, the purple, the gold. But again, what I was saying before with this being a darker one, it just feels kind of powdery to the touch. Still super pigmented, still shifty, but just throwing it out there. Yeah, I mean, that one's really pretty, but definitely not a color that like makes my heart go pitter patter as much as some of the other ones do. So Lethal describes that shade as shifts from olive green, antique gold, bronze to red and purple. All right, last but not least, we have Dark Matter, which this is definitely the deepest, grungiest of them all. Okay, this one, you know what? The texture of this one is so much better. This one is super smooth. And it has like that blacky green base and then this red shift. Oh, that is so cool. Should we do a smoky eye with this shade? Or maybe I'll do a tutorial with this on Patreon. Do a smoky eye over there and just like focus on this one shade because it looks so cool. And it feels so silky smooth. I feel like that swatch is not doing it justice at all. Lethal describes that shade as shifts from black, red, orange to teal. All right, so there's all of the swatches together. I would say overall that these look really pretty. There's some of them that I'm like so obsessed with already. Like this shade I think looks stunning. These three shades, this shade, this shade, this shade, and even this one's really calling to me. But like I said, I just have to play with these a lot more before I can give you guys a proper review. But hopefully you enjoyed the swatch party nonetheless, and it brought you a little bit of joy. So here's what the palette looks like all together now. I mean, it does look so pretty, and I feel like you can see the shifts pretty well. It's so cute. I still want a puppy, but it's so cute. Here's a little close-up for you too. All right, you guys, so that is everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one tomorrow.